Hello everybody, this is Alvara's Divinity. I'm going to do Capricorn. I know it's backwards, but it says Capricorn. I'm going to place this at the top of my table just to bring in the Cap energy, and we'll put it up against this giant crystal. Be right there, but we're going to make it off the screen just a little. Alright, so Spirit, 5th and 6th density ancestors. Can we get some cards here to help us start with Capricorn? I've been doing a Celtic cross, but today I think I'm just going to wing it with the caps. Just going to start placing stuff down and see where we go. Spirit, celestial bodies. Can we get some cards here for Capricorn? What are fellow Caps? What are they going through? The groups that I'm contacting, the groups that I'm talking to, maybe all of them, maybe part of them. Restores, whoa, way too many. Face down. We'll turn that up later. Alright. 5th and 6th density ancestors, spirit, celestial bodies, earth, and the sun. My hands are just not working today. I'm trying to keep them in frame so you guys can see the shuffling, but I might have to pull them away. Can we get at least 3 cards to start for Cap? Where are you? You'll either pop out or you'll stand out one way or another. Alright. So we have 9 of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed, and 5 of Cups upright. So Ace of Cups reversed. So aces usually are like potential individual initiation, but when we go into the cups, we're talking about emotions, love, relationships. So like a change of affection or a letdown. It's kind of where we're going, or no, this was the 9 of Cups. I don't know why I said Ace. Wow. Maybe even a new relationship then. That's crazy. So this would be like family dysfunction, vindictive, misery, pain, divorce, vices, wish denied. This is definitely, so like this upright would be reflection. So this definitely means that somebody is not reflecting upon a situation that they need to, and why. That could be definitely the denial. You Cap, you could be the one that is doing this, or they aren't, or your person isn't. But it really needs to happen, and a lot of people, this is that time when there's a breakup, and one person wants it, one person doesn't. The other one that doesn't, doesn't want to face the facts, doesn't want to let it go, so they become real mine. They hold on to it, and that's not a good thing. And whether that's you, Cap, or your other person, I don't know. But we have a reverse Temperance here. So if somebody's not moderating, using moderation, there's no balance. The opposites aren't attracting or blending. There's a sickness or an illness. A health issue is getting worse. I think what this means is that this could be why the whole split has even happened, to be honest with you. Somebody wasn't tempering who they were, their vices. They were going too far in one way, indulging themselves in one way or another without balance. And it kind of broke the situation. we have the Five of Cups. So this is usually fours are like stability, like foundations. So when we move to five, we move out of that. So that's when that breaks. So it could be like a breakup that was good, and then all of a sudden it just kind of stopped. But one thing the five brings us is perseverance and strength, prideful event. So for us to persevere and to find out what our strengths are, we obviously have to go through bad times. So the majority of the five action is during bad times. It is a bad time, or it is an upheaval, and at the end of it, we learn this perseverance in our own strength. So Five of Cups is basically an instability. A home can get shaken up, change of commitment, losing a love, loss of feelings, relationships, and separations. So it definitely sounds like this is a relationship card. With the no reflection, the not tempering who we are, and then obviously the instability and the breaking up, and have to find one's strength and perseverance through a prideful or traumatizing event. Definitely sounds like a relationship problem. Try this other deck here. This is more of a deck of action. Spirit, can we get another 3 cards to sum up what we're seeing here? Can we reflect on this Five of Cups? Since those are only upright, we'll go with it first. Why is there 5 of Cups here? So we have the Page of Pentacles. So pages are usually young, untrained. They could be messengers. They also are considered kind of naive or immature. So we have the Page of Pentacles here, and this could also mean, infancy, message of money, financial opportunity, adoption, new chores, could represent a student or a new project, but we are clarifying the Five of Cups. So I feel like this is probably more of the youth side of the page, less of the pentacle, more of the youth side. I think somebody would be more of an immature person in the home. Maybe they aren't handling their adult business inside the home. They're being a little more immature. Maybe not handling some new chores, or not taking a financial opportunity. It does seem like this is probably the immaturity side of this page that's coming to fruition for me. Less of the pentacle, more of the page, and that immature side. So somebody was definitely not tempering themselves, understanding who and what their role is as an adult inside of this relationship or home. Why is the Temperance reversed, Spirit? Celestial bodies, why is the Temperance reversed? Why is the Temperance reversed? Alright, so we have the Hermit right here, and then we have the Four of Swords upright. So Four of Swords, it's kind of brings about meditation, rest, and reflection. And the thing is about the Four of Swords is most of these suits are offbeat a little bit. So like what would be like a foundation or a balance for one is still a foundation or balance for another, but it's in a whole different way, since we're talking about a different element and what the elements mean. So for swords, this is more of the mind, and it would mean like rest, reflection, recuperation is needed, self-discovery is needed, which goes right along with the maturity of the page here. Somebody needs to self-reflect on and kind of understand their position in this life, or this this connection. Could also indicate arguments, misunderstandings, mental or verbal abuse, or mental breakdowns. Well, really, the biggest thing to come out of this is that time is needed to heal for mental struggles. Much needed mental disengagement is advised. So this is showing that somebody needs to kind of separate with somebody else, especially in the mental aspect, and trying to think of everything and try to understand everything, and maybe manipulations, and maybe they just don't understand each other. But there's definitely going to have to be separation, and then when we bring about the Hermit, we just, again, it's self-reflection, big time, introspection, analysis, peace and solitude, time to think, organize, take stock, withdrawal, seeking enlightenment, illumination, clarity. Represents an individual of self-evaluation. This could be, talking to a mother, a father, a grandfather, or talking to a psychiatrist, anybody like that. But we're definitely getting the big introspection, understanding oneself, understanding where you fit within the relationship. Somebody needs to definitely do that big time, whether that's you, Cap, or your person. It's definitely needed. And what I'm seeing here with all these energies, I think both sides would need it anyway. So Cap, you need this just as much as your person, regardless of who is actually causing it. You need to go inside and understand what you want most, and figure out where your strengths and weaknesses lie, and really kind of figure out if this could ever work or not. Let's pull. I got these cards too. They kind of bring about emotions, and see if we can't figure out. So what are the two biggest clarification of emotions that we need to see here that are going on? And maybe we can reflect upon those. Please, Spirit, give us at least 2 cards from here. We need a riffle. So we have self-esteem and perseverance, which we already talked about perseverance. So I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And then self-esteem. So this really goes back to the mental abuse of the, what we've seen with immaturity and the non-temperance and the 4 of Swords. It all kind of speak towards mental abuse or manipulation. So self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So understand that there are people out there that love you, want you, and that love you for who you are. So don't lose your self-esteem because of somebody else's poor judgments. That's kind of what we're getting right here in the perseverance. Don't fail. You won't fail as long as you commit to it. And we'll pull one from the Black Moon. Which is the Capricorn card. That's what it came out of, was this set. I like this set. I either like to end it with this or Light Workers. Before I reveal this, we're going to go ahead and go back to this card. So, got a dolphin, but it was reversed. That's still a new deck to me. I haven't learned all these, so bear with me while I look that dolphin up. I do apologize. Innately intelligent, healer, light, and blessings. When in balance, active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, underestimates own power. So I feel like that's probably where we're going to have to hit, which is the self-esteem. Comes right off the self-esteem, and you're kind of neglecting your own self. your own power, your ability to create, conserve, nurture. You know, you're not giving yourself enough credit here. You're letting somebody really tell you that it was your fault, or really letting beat you down, and you're letting their words take more effect than they ever should. So then we have Mercury, which is the mind. So this also kind of brings about the manipulation in the mind, the down talking, the just the basic horrible person who wants to talk a lot of mad stuff about you and try to make it all your fault, and you're starting to believe it. But what this tells me, Mercury, the mind, is telling me that it's all in your mind. You're allowing them to control you that way, and it's not good for you. We can obviously see that. So, also, this is also related to the Magician, which would mean this means they're taking all your power away. Where the Magician can manifest anything that they want at any time. They just have to set their mind to it and follow through with it. You're losing that. You're not able to do that because of this person manipulating your mind and taking your self-esteem away and taking your perseverance away and making you feel less of who you really are. So speaking, travel, speed, coordination, adeptness, arguments, glibness, technology. What I'm seeing here is that through all of this, you can still attain this if we go to that introspection and think about who you really are. Stop letting this immature person control who you are. Cut them off. Go inside with these two cards and really think about who you are and what you have and what you've brought to the table, and really think about it. Was it really all you? No, it wasn't. Definitely wasn't all you. They had a big hand in it, and if they're playing this way, most likely they had a major hand in it, and you had a lot less. So, and if you reacted to some of their bullshit in certain ways, then it wasn't all you. It was they caused you to react in a certain way. But you should always understand that if somebody does you wrong 15 times and you do them wrong once, that one time is still on you. That other 15, that's on them. Cut that shit out. Don't worry about that. Worry about the one time that you went overboard, even if you thought it was unjust reason, like just reasoning because they did the 15. You have to control your one time. They have to deal with karma from the 15. But again, head up. You can manifest what you want. It's all in your mind. Go in there, figure out who you are, what you want, if this is right or wrong. Get it done, and you'll be on your way. I hope this is helpful. And Capricorn, keep your head up, keep your mind clear, and be who you are. And don't let nobody take that from you. Again, I'm Around Divinity. You can reach me at my Facebook group where we have live chats, live readings, just a lot of fun stuff there. Yeah, you can definitely reach me there. Like, subscribe, send me a message if you want to. Maybe we'll end up talking one day. Take care of yourself, and namaste.